almighty, praise Jesus and the flying spaghetti monster with all of his noodly appendages, because we are back yet again with another video. Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about Titanfall and my review slash impressions slash what I think about the whole game, because it really is an amazing game, but a lot of the reviews don't do it justice. They don't know what they're talking about. It's hard when a lot of these reviewers like IGN, GameSpot, and all these people, you know, they're not the best at video games because their job, it's weird because they have to play video games, but they're not the best at them. And so when you're reviewing a multiplayer title, you kind of have to be good at the game to understand how everything works. I'm not saying I'm like the greatest, but, you know, I play with, you know, goons. So maybe my opinion will be a little different than, you know, the average bears. So first and foremost, let's start off with the bad, and then we'll get into the good, because bad news is always good. You know, you want to get that out of the way, so that way we can get on with the good part of the review. Anyway, this game is not Xbox One's killer app. I know it's advertised as Titanfall, the Call of Duty killer, the main slayer. This is what's going to bring Xbox One It's not. Come on. Let's be real here. It's not. It's not a finished game, in my opinion. I don't feel like this game is ready to be an Xbox One killer app. Does that mean I don't like it? No, I love the game. I think it's amazing. I'm probably going to play it right after I'm done with this video. But there still is a lot of work that needs to be done. And on top of that, it's just, the game, it just doesn't feel like it's ready to propel, you know, the next gen into the stratosphere, as it were. It's not at the right place, you know. When you're talking about next gen, what do you think of? You think of tons of amazing, you know, just tons of stuff to do. You think of crazy 1080p, crazy graphics, almost realistic, and it's not. I mean, the graphics are not the greatest. There's not a lot of gameplay content. Like, there's not a lot of guns. Yeah, there's a lot of maps, but a lot of them feel the exact same. And on top of that, there's only 3 Titans. It's just, there's not a lot of depth to this game. There's a lot of depth to the mechanics. You can wall run, you can do all this crazy stuff. It's like Call of Duty meets Halo on steroids while wall running, while being Neo in the Matrix. And that's really dope, and I really like that about the game, and I'll probably be playing it non-stop. But in terms of how this stacks up, this could be an Xbox 360 game, in my opinion. And there's all these little things, there's all these little hints and clues that kind of tell you that the game is not finished. For instance, if you want to customize, you know, different loadouts, you can't name different loadouts. So if I wanted to make, you know, my rifle loadout, you know, if I wanted to make it silly sniper, you know, dead animal, crazy class loadout, I can't name anything. It's just, you can't name your classes. There are no gun camos, there are no Titan camos. You know, there's just not a lot of variety. There's not that many guns on top of that. So the game doesn't feel entirely finished. There's no private matches yet. There's just not a lot of features that will make me keep coming back to this game for a year to come. There are a lot of features, no doubt, that will probably be added, but at the moment, you know, it's just not, you know what I mean? It's just not over the hump yet. It's almost there. The right ingredients are in the mix. And this is a good transition into the good part of the game, right? Because the game is a lot of fun. I think Titanfall 2 is going to be Xbox One's killer app. I think when Titanfall 2 comes out, it's going to have all the goods, all the cookies. You're going to have your cake and eat it too. It's going to be delicious and amazing and filled with fruity goodness. And I'm going to love it, and I'm probably going to cherish this game in my heart and my soul. But this game, Titanfall 1, not there yet. It's just not. Now, what I do love about the game, and I've kind of touched on this earlier, is the wall running. The movement in this game is on another level. You can do all this crazy stuff. If you want to feel like Neo in the Matrix, if you want to dodge bullets, you can do it. If you want to soar through the air like an eagle, snipe a dude's head off, do a 360 no-scope, and then kick the sun in the sky, you can do that. You can do that, and that's really fucking cool. And I really, really appreciate that. I really like how you can, like, twist dudes' necks. There's all these cool different death animations. Like you saw in the intro, how I put the Strider, I just like ripped this dude out of his Titan and I just squished him and the blood went everywhere. It was really, really cool. But it's just not there yet. You know what I'm saying? I love the game. I'm not a hater by any stretch of the imagination. I didn't pick an Xbox One just to troll people, and I'm not saying that the Xbox One sucks, but it's not there. Now, when they add private match support, maybe when they add a few more guns, maybe when we get gun camos, maybe when we get a theater mode, maybe when, you know, they just put more effort into the game, we'll have something really, really cool here. Because at the moment, it's just, there's just too much stuff that's not completely balanced yet. You know, you have weapons like the carbine is without a doubt the best gun in the game, hands down. I mean, you really just can't beat it. And, you know, there's all these other guns are really good, too. I'm not taking anything away from, like, the car SMG or the other SMG or the snipers, but the carbine is so fucking good, it's ridiculous. The 3-round burst gun, the Hemlock, that's not as good. So there's specific things that you can do to just dominate the opposition. There's not a lot of balance, even though I know that they said that this game was going to be very balanced. It's just not. I don't know what to tell you. But I definitely love this game, and I think it's really, really cool. And I'm going to keep bringing you guys content if you want to see it. I also know there's been a few comments here and there, oh, hey, you know, I want to see more Battlefield content. That'll come down the pipeline as well. I'm just enjoying the game, guys. I'm enjoying Titanfall. I'm going to play Titanfall a little bit. Also, I'm probably going to be going in on Project Spark, which is going to be dope as fuck. And we'll have a lot of fun on that. But regardless, Titanfall, it's an amazing game. There's tons of different play styles that you can have. I've seen players who, you know, don't have the greatest movement in the world, but, you know, they can still slay with the best of them. I have a few friends who are really, really good at the game. They don't have, like, the best movement, but their accuracy is on point, so they do really, really, really well. I've seen other players who focus on movement only. When I mean movement only, I mean they wall run all over the place. They're jumping through the air with shotguns. They're pow, 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 pow. And they're just dominating the opposition, and they're doing what they got to do. So you can really kind of pick and choose how you want to play, and I really, really love that. I love how the game doesn't force you into a play style. And honestly, that's kind of one of the things that I don't like about Battlefield and all these other shooters compared to Titanfall. Titanfall gives you so much variety in terms of the type of player that you want to be. If you want to be a really campy pussy who pisses everyone off and throws like C4 satchel charges everywhere, you can do that. If you want to run around and shoot and fly through the air like an eagle, you can do that too, man. It's really all up to you. It's all up to how you want to play the game. And that is so important. That's so crucial to really anything that you ever play. You know, you should always feel like you have options in a game. You know what I'm saying? So, regardless, the game's awesome, but it's not Xbox One's killer app. If this is supposedly going to tip you over to the Xbox One, don't. I would wait. I would truthfully wait. But it's all good at the end of the day, baby. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. I hope you enjoyed my impressions of the game. Until next time, motherfuckers, catch you on the flip side. Peace.
Never